Hello and welcome. So happy to have all of you for yoga today. Let's begin in a cross-legged position on our mat. We're just going to get grounded and really work on our neck and shoulders. A lot of heart opening here today, really finding our truth. And if any of you have done your Enneagram, really finding out what your soul's mission is, what your assignment is for the world, for yourself. So let's take a seat. And my challenge for you today is to cross your legs the opposite way that you're used to crossing them, just to challenge the brain. We talked a little before class about crossing the center line of the body. So we're going to be doing a few of those motions today. So to begin, we're actually going to place the palms on the mat and close the eyes or take a soft gaze 12 to 18 inches out in front of us and just really press through the seat. Press through the sits bones, the hips, the place where your body touches the floor, Mother Earth. And go ahead and sink in. Letting go of everything from your morning, your day, your week, and just placing all your to-do lists like little sticky notes around your mat, knowing that you can come back to them after class. But for the moment, they're just falling away and just not taking precedence. So let's go ahead and bring the right ear to the right shoulder to begin. And inhale through center, bring the left ear to the left shoulder. And again, through center on the inhale, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder and holding, really pressing into the seat, releasing the mula bandha, so the pelvic floor and way down by the tailbone, getting yourself grounded and connected with the earth. Good. Inhale back through center, left ear to left shoulder, hold, press the hips down. Beautiful. Let's take that back through center one more time, right ear to right shoulder, and just crawl those left fingers out to the side. So just an extension, feeling that in the shoulder. And then we're going to play with this a little bit. Just crawl those fingers forward, feeling the difference in the stretch of the neck and shoulder. And then crawl them back through center, behind you ever so slightly, just maybe a couple inches either way of center. And then back through center, draw the hand back in, place the palm on the mat. Inhale, raise the head through center, and extend that right hand. Just curl those fingers out on tippy toes, the tips of the fingers, and then reach the fingers forward ever so slightly, noticing the difference in the stretch. Beautiful. Then crawl them back to center, and then reach them back ever so slightly. Great. Back to center. Inhale, rise. So we're going to add on to that. Again, press the seat into the ground, right ear to right shoulder. Extend the left arm and feel free to open the eyes and take a look at me. We're going to reach the thumb to the sky, like we're shaking someone's hand out to our left, and then bring the thumb to the ground. And then when we do that, we'll reach the hand behind us, reaching toward that right elbow or grabbing onto your shirt ever so slightly. Good. From here, bring the head to center and bow forward. You're going to feel this in your shoulder. Inhale up through center, release the hand, thumb facing down, thumb facing up, and then bring it back to center. Other side, left ear to left shoulder. Again, feel free to open the eyes or just listen to my voice. Crawl those fingers out to the right side, thumb faces sky, and then palm faces back of room. So flip thumb to the ground and then bring it back behind you. Be careful of the shoulder. If you have any injuries, just be aware. And then grab that left elbow or just reach toward that left hip and then bow. Bring the head forward and then bow forward. Good. Inhale back through center, release the hands, plant them on the ground, and take the right ear to the right shoulder, left arm comes to sky. Notice what's happening to your hips. Are you leaning way over, or are you really pressing them equally into the ground and then lifting the arm? Beautiful. Send that left hand down, right arm to the sky, left ear to left shoulder, send the hips down, and release. Bring the head to center, roll the shoulders up and back 3 to 4 times, and then reverse the roll forward, and 2, and 3, maybe a 4th, and then shake out the hands. Good. We're going to grab underneath the thighs, so on the back side of the hamstrings, and bring the feet out a little bit wider than center, so maybe 45 degree, and then give the hands a high five, plant them on the ground and turn them out and scooch them underneath the legs, and then just let the head hang. Really feeling this in the back. Excuse me. And then walk the hands back up, place the palms forward, Rise up, bring the legs into butterfly. Good. And here we're going to grab the ankles, press that seat down once more. Notice if you're squeezing and tightening up, so sink in deep. And then bring the elbows toward the knees and the forearms onto the shins, bringing the torso down as you press the legs down, feeling the inner thigh stretch. Good. Rise up. We're going to take a little bit different take on this. Bring the elbows toward the hips. So instead of out, they're tucked in. Roll the shoulders up and bring them back, really squeezing down between those shoulder blades. Puff up the chest and then lean forward. Belly towards feet. And rise up. Last one here. We're just going to walk those hands out as far as you can. For me, today's going to be the forearms and just let my head hang. If your practice involves a little bit more stretching today, feel free to crawl or walk those hands out a little further, pulling the torso down, or again, just letting the head hang. Beautiful. Walk those hands up. Go ahead and use the strength of the arms to draw the knees together and just take that left leg out first. And go ahead and cross the right leg over the left. Take the left arm around, give it a nice squeeze, reach the arm to the sky, the right arm, twist around and touch the fingertips behind you. And then bring it right back around, counter twist to the left. And come out of the twist, grab the leg, extend the right leg. We'll take this on the other side. Bring the left leg in, cross the center line, give the left leg a hug. Send the left arm to the sky, elongating the spine here, and then twist around. Beautiful, beautiful form. And take the gaze to the right, counter twist to the right. And extend the left leg long. Let's just begin by planting the hands near the hips and pressing those sits bones down. Roll the shoulders up and back behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then point and flex the feet. Just point and flex, feeling the shins and the calves. Maybe just checking out your feet if you haven't seen them for a while. And then release the pointing and flexing, and then just roll out the ankles in one direction or the other. Good. And then bounce the knees out, releasing the feet. And bring the hands up on an inhale to the sky, leaning forward, reaching toward the toes. So lean forward, reach as far as you can, and just drop the hands wherever they fall and drop the head. And then walk those hands up. So this is pretty similar to how we did it in butterfly. We're going to do it again. Inhale up, shine the chest forward, the heart forward, and then go as far as you can, and then release the hands. Maybe they touch the toes or the shins, and let the head hang. And walk those hands up one more time. Inhale, arms to sky. Lean forward, reach as far as you can. Let the hands come on down. And then pull wherever you fall. So grab the feet and pull, shine the heart forward, or the thighs, or place the hands on the ground, keeping the heart forward, the head up. And when you can't go any further, drop the head. Exhale. 2 to 3 breaths here, and then we'll come on up. And last one. And release. Walk it back up. Good. You can draw the knees in, plant the feet, and let's just come on to hands and knees into tabletop and come into cat and cow. So let's start by checking our form, noticing that the shoulders are above the wrists and the hips are above the knees. And we're going to press into the hands, tuck the chin in for cat. And then inhale, drop the belly, open the collarbone and chest. Cow. We're going to take 2 more of each. Exhale, draw the chin in. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, drop. Then drop the belly on the inhale. And then come to neutral. Let's go ahead and send the right leg out behind us and just pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Nice job. 2. And 1. Take the knee to the nose in your cat spine here. And then extend out. Drop it down and switch. So the key for your balance is to engage your abdominals and press the shin of the bottom leg down and into the ground. So send the left leg long, press the top of the right leg down, and then pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then on 1, draw the knee to the nose, cat the spine. And extend, draw it back in. So we're gonna do a little balance challenge here, crossing the center line of the body. So begin by pressing that left leg down, extend the right legs, and take the left hand out like you're shaking someone's hand. We're going to take the knee to the elbow and cat the spine. So squeeze the abdominals, draw it in on the exhale. Inhale, extend. We're going to take 3 more. 1, extend, beautiful. 2, and last one. And release. Let's just take a couple cats and cows here just to realign the spine. So 2 to 3 of each on your own time. And last one, meeting back in tabletop. So other side, pressing the top of that right leg into the ground. Extend the left leg, right hand out like you're shaking someone's hand. Draw the knee in. So 4 total. Here's 1. Inhale, extend, and 2, and 3. Last one. Extend. Take your cats and cows. Nice job. And meet in neutral. Good. Okay, tuck those toes. Let's press to our first down dog. So goal here is to elongate the spine and not necessarily straighten the legs. You can take a nice little bend in the knees, and then we're going to inhale, come back to our tabletop and just hover the knees over the ground. We're going to take 8. That was 1. So exhale, 7. Inhale, hover or drop depending on what feels good for you today. And 6. And 5. Being aware of your shoulders and your wrists. If they're hurting, you can come onto your fists. 4. And 3. Almost done. 2. And 1. Meeting in down dog. Separating the feet mat width distance apart. Walking those hands up. It's okay if there's a bend in the knee. Just grab the elbows. Nod the head. Yes. Shake it. No. Nod the head, yes, shake it, no. Last one, nodding yes, and shaking no. Releasing the hands, walking them back out to your wide-legged downward facing dog, bringing the feet back to hip width distance, dropping the knees and meeting in table. Great job. Okay, let's step the right foot between the hands to meet the right leg. You can always grab it. So we're gonna come here, and then inhale, rise up. Good. You can bring the hands to the thigh. You can clasp the fingers and place it there. My challenge for you is to tuck the back toes and lift the back leg. And then maybe you lift the hands. Good. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, bring the hands down. We're going to switch to the other side. Right leg back, left leg comes through. Inhale, arms up. Great. Hands on thigh, clasp the fingers. Squeeze the inner thighs, tuck the back toe, rise. Maybe the hands come up, drop it back down, release, and downward facing dog. Beautiful, beautiful work. Inhale through tabletop. So you can come to your plank and then drop the knees or not. So those are your options there. Hold here or come through knees, chest and chin, rolling to your baby cobra. And tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Here, I'm going to give you an option to bend through the knees and bounce. So you can just take some hops. You can either walk or jump the feet to meet the hands, however you want to get there. Maybe it's hops today. Maybe it's steps. And when you arrive, place the hands on the thighs, press to a flat back. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Press the feet in the ground, rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time, meeting in mountain pose. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Hands come to feet, step back through your plank, and then you can take your flow with the knees down or not. So it looks like this or this. Roll up, baby cobra, exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to take it a 3rd time. Remember your jumping options. You can jump, hop, or step. So you can also hop the whole way. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, prayer, and take a pause. I'd like you to take this time to set an intention for your class today, for yourself, for this weekend. Something important to you that you can give to yourself, honor yourself, and something you can give or do for others. Just give you a moment to think about that. Gather your energy and set your intention. And when you're ready, you can flutter the eyes open, pressing all the way into the right foot, and then just drawing the left knee to the chest. Holding. Great, we're gonna switch. Left leg down, right leg up. Switch one more time. This time we're gonna elongate the leg. So get your balance nice and solid, find your drishti gaze, and then flex the foot, kick it out in front of you, squeeze the abdominals, and draw it back in. Drop it down and switch. Right knee to the chest, squeeze. It's okay if this leg is a little bent. Press, and then draw it in. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to add on. So the knee is gonna come to the chest, forward, in, and then we're gonna come to warrior three, and I'll show you what that looks like. Let's go ahead and plant that right foot, draw the left knee to the chest, extend the leg forward, draw it in. You can keep your hands in prayer the whole time. The arms are just for effects. Lean forward first, and then kick the leg out behind you for warrior three. Watch that left hip. And then if you can, rise back up and set it down. We're gonna try again the other side. Great work. Plant the left foot, right knee into the chest. Kick it forward, draw it in, lean forward, flat back, squeeze the abdominals, kick it back behind you, maybe, and then draw it in and set it down. Inhale, extended mountain, beautiful. Exhale, mountain pose, and grab a sip of water, feet back on your mats. Great job. Okay. Take your time here. I'll just explain for a moment what we're going to do next. We're going to come to triangle pose. So triangle is a little shorter of a stance than warrior two, for example. So we'll just plant the right foot at the top of our mat and step the left foot back just about where it lands. So not too far, a little wider than hip width distance, and sit back into our hip. So we have our legs perpendicular to each other at a 90-degree angle. We'll extend the same arm as legs. So my right arm is going forward, just like my right leg, and then I'm going to lean forward and then reach my hands toward my toes. And then extend my arm up to the sky to elongate the spine. And when you're ready, inhale, reverse your triangle. Left arm back, right arm up, and then come on through. Great. So to rotate to the other side, you can simply switch your feet, or if you're facing me, you want to stay the same direction, or if you have the option to, you can switch feet this way. So I'm going to come through center. For you can rotate and then switch sides, sinking back into the right hip, extend the left arm down, right arm to the sky. Nice, beautiful stretch. Elongate the top arm to rise, and then reverse your triangle and come back to triangle. And this time, whichever side you're on, let's come to center. So wide-legged forward fold here. Be careful not to lock out the knees, and then just lean forward, flat back. And when you're ready, keep the flat back and extend the left arm down, right arm up for a twist. So it's like an airplane twist. Inhale through center, and then right arm down, left arm up. And then back through center. Push to the feet to rise up, strengthen the legs, and send the arms down. So there's two options here. We're gonna take this again. You can either do what we did before, where the hands come out, thumbs come down, and you reach behind and grab your own elbows. Or, again, what we did earlier, we're gonna roll the shoulders. You can clasp the fingers behind you, maybe the opposite way that you're used to, and then lean forward. So take your choice of arms. I will face you. So we'll roll the shoulders or bring the hands to the elbows, and then press into the feet, baby bend to the knees, lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. If the hands are clasped, let the hands fall forward. If you're grabbing the elbows, keep them a little closer to the body to protect the shoulders. And just let gravity do its work. Big exhales here, letting go of anything you no longer need. Realizing the shoulders have some very intense stretch in them now. And then when you're ready, you press down to rise up. So press into the feet in order to rise. Release the hands. So in order to counteract that stretch, we're just going to send the hands out, thumbs up, and then thumbs face down. We're going to cross forward and reach towards our hips, and then just tuck our chin. And when you're ready, inhale, rise up, cross your arms the opposite way, place them toward those hip flexors, and then just tuck your chin. Good job. Release. Hands come out. Right arm comes down towards right thigh. Little bend in the knees. Left arm comes up. Challenge here is to look at the hand. Notice the difference in your side body stretch when you do that. And then come through center. Switch to the other side. Left arm comes down. Right arm overhead. Take a look at it. And release. Come back to center. We're going to take that again. So right arm down, left arm up. Notice what's going on here. Are you hunched forward or are you in line with your hip? And then look at it. There you go. Inhale back up. Other side, left arm down. And then take a look at the arm. Notice where your arm is. And then release. Shake it out. Next, we're going to come to star pose. So the toes are going to come out about 45 degrees or whatever's comfortable for you. And the hands come out like a star. And then we'll bend down into goddess or horse pose. So right now you can see my knees are not right over my ankles. I'm going to widen my stance and then stand up. Inhale, look up, and then drop down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Nice heart opener. Inhale up. Drop it down. Hold. And then rotate the arms down and up. Good. And then straight out and hold and pulse. Just a little, and then rise up, take a little break, shake out the arms. We're going to add on. Arms come out, drop down, lift the right heel and pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the right heel, lift the left heel, pulse 3, 4, and release. Turn the toes forward, grab the thighs, lean forward. Right shoulder comes down for a twist, look over the left. Temple pose. Inhale through center, left shoulder comes down. Nice twist to the back here. Let's take each side one more time. Inhaling through center, relaxing into it, and then inhale through center, left shoulder. Good. And from here, you can roll up just like you did through your cat and roll down like cow. We'll take 2 more of each. Roll up, roll down, and roll up. Last one. And roll down. Good. Come on up. Challenge. You can put your hands on your hips, bend through your knees, and jump your feet together. And if you would like more water, grab a sip, and we'll meet at the top of our mat for warrior 2. Good job. So let's actually take that right foot back into our high lunge first. So your feet are like skis, they're parallel. Let's take the arms up. And then from here, we'll just rotate the back foot like we did in triangle, but with a bent front knee and open the arms. Great. Heel to arch alignment, open the palms, reverse. And then we'll come into side angle. So here it's like triangle, lean forward and then send the arm down, right arm up, take a look at it. And then come back to warrior 2. Rotate exactly how you came in. You're going to come out back to high lunge. Use the strength of the abdominals, bring a weight to the front foot, and then step the right foot to the left or drag the toe. So drag the toe or lift it. Release. Great job. Shake out the arms and legs. And we'll do the other side. A teacher once taught me, if you can learn how to reverse out of something from the exact way you got in, you can get in and out of everything you've gotten yourself into in life. So it's a great metaphor. Bring the weight to the right leg, step that left leg back. You're in your high lunge. Separate the feet wider if you're feeling a little wobbly. Tuck the tail and just drop it down. Inhale, arms up. And when you're ready, rotate, warrior 2, open up, shine the heart. Beautiful. Flip the palms, reverse. Just like that side body stretch. Come back in, lean it forward just like we did, and side angle. Beautiful. Come back to your warrior two and reverse arm and leg simultaneously into your high lunge. Weight comes into the front leg, step or drag that back toe and come out of it. Now we're going to come to chair. Great segue. Palms to heart center, drop the hips down, check out your toes. I can't see mine, so I'm going to send my hips back, find my toes and lift them. Drop them down, squeeze my belly, tuck my tail, and then rise up. Inhale, arms to heart center. We're going to take a baby back bend here, but we're going to take a goalpost. And rise up. Release. Let's take a prayer twist in here. So hands to heart center. Drop those hips down. Take a look at your toes and then take a look to the right. Maybe you hook the left elbow, maybe you get close. Inhale through center, hold, stay down to the left. Good. Come back, rise up. Inhale, arms all the way up. Take those goalposts, lean back, squeeze hips. And come on down. Okay, so this time we'll take prayer twist and the option to fly. So that's just opening the arms. So let's take the hands in prayer, drop the hips down, take a look at your toes if you can find them. Then lean forward, take your gaze to the right, maybe hook the left elbow. Maybe you just open your hands. Fly. Hands to heart center, back through center. Let's rise up in between here, giving those thighs a little rest. Wiggle your toes and pause. Take a nice deep breath. Come back to your intention. And when you feel ready and collected, drop the hips down. Switch to the left. Hook that right elbow. Maybe you fly. And hands to heart center. Come back. This time, hands to the floor. Forward fold. Let's separate those feet hip width distance apart and take gorilla. Palms underneath bottoms of the feet, nodding the head, yes. Shaking it, no. Nodding, yes. Shaking it, no. Last time here, nodding, yes, and shaking, no. And just release the hands and grab the elbows. You can nod the head and shake it or just hang out here for a little bit and rest. Good. Release the hands, heel toe the feet together. We're going to come to standing splits. So wherever your hands may fall, you can get blocks here as well. We're going to bring the weight to the left foot and draw the right knee in. Just send the right leg up and behind you. And then bring it back down. And the left leg switch. Bring the weight into the right. Left leg comes up. And bring it back down. And then simply roll up. Walking the hands up the legs, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, extend a mountain. Exhale, mountain. Hands at heart center. Close the eyes for a moment. Collect your energy. Because we're coming into tree pose. So let's go to the center of our mat. Find your drishti gaze. So find something that's not flying around or moving, not myself and not a bird. Being stagnant. Bring the weight into the left foot. Really separate those toes and get grounded in the foot. Then kickstand the right foot. Couple options in tree. You can bring the foot right here where you're kickstanded, or below or above the knee, not on the knee, just to protect it. So come to the place that feels comfortable for you, wherever that may be. Find your drishti gaze. Hold, hold, hold. And release. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come on down. Other side. Take a look at your toes. Separate the toes and kickstand the left foot. Squeeze. Find your gaze. Hands at heart center, or maybe they rise above. Give you that option. So find your foot placement wherever feels best to you. And then maybe the hands rise above the head or open. Nice. Release them down, release the leg and shake it out. So let's stretch out the feet a little. Bring all the weight to that left foot and just come onto the ball of the right. And then roll out the ankle in one direction and then the other. And then come to neutral and come to the knife edge of your foot. If you haven't heard that term before, that is the outside edge of your foot. So go ahead and press there and kind of straighten that leg out, stretching the outside of the ankle. And then come to neutral and stretch the other way. And release. And let's just crunch the little toes under and point the toe, stretching the front of the ankle. And then straighten the leg, flex the foot, stretching the calf and the hamstring. And come to center, shake it out, switch feet, great job. Left foot comes to the ball of the foot, ground in the right, roll out that ankle in one direction and then the other. And then when you're ready, come to stillness and come to the knife edge of the left foot, stretching the outside of the left ankle. And then through center, rotating to the inside. And then point the toe, stretching the front of the shin and the calf, the shin and the ankle. And then flex, stretching the calf and the hamstring. Come on down, pass those fingers. And then release, shake it out. Great. Let's do a little hula hoop exercise here. So separate the feet hip width distance apart, bend a little bit through the knees. And we're just gonna rock around like we were on a hula hoop, feeling all parts of our feet. All the toes, the heels, the arch, the knife edge of the foot, the ball of the foot, and then rotate the other direction. Just feeling everything here. And last time around, come to neutral and hold, release the hands. Let's try tree again after doing that. So first plant that left foot and kickstand the right leg. Take the leg wherever feels most comfortable to you. My option for hand placement today will be a lotus flower. So you can plant the palms together and you're going to separate the pointer, middle, and ring finger. So you make a little flower with your hands. Great job. Pausing there. And when you're ready, come on down. Shake the hands out. Maybe step on the feet a little to work out those hips. And then switch the other side. Kickstand the left. Find your foot placement and your drishti gaze. Palms together at heart center, opening the middle three fingers, leaving the pinky and thumb. And there's your lotus flower. Great job. Release, shake it out. And I want you to think about the difference between the two, how you felt the first time and how you felt after taking the grounding motion and working out the feet. So think about that. Grab a sip of water. We're going to meet in broken toe and stretch out the feet even more. So for many people, they want to work on getting from standing to sitting. So we're going to work on that in order to get to broken toe. So come to the center toward the front of your mat. Just going to place our hands out in front of us and start to begin to bend through the knees. That's it. Stand up and then straighten, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Maybe squeeze the legs and the belly and then come back down. So let's just bend through the knees and rise up onto the balls of the feet here and come down. Great. We are going to get to the floor. Take it again. Bend through the knees, balls of the feet, and then sink down even lower. Good. Rise up. Shake it out. We're going to do it again. Hands come up. Rise up. Bend through the knees. Take it all the way down to where you're almost in a squat. And to get down to the ground, usually we just sit on the seat here. Great. So rotate around. We'll come to broken toe first. We'll work on that a little more. You did a great job. Tuck the toes under. Take a seat here. For some, this could be painful in the knees. If that's the case, feel free to grab a pillow and you can just place it here for an adjustment or modification. For the rest of you, stay here for a moment. You'll feel this deep stretch under the bottoms of the feet. And then walk the hands out, tap the toes, and take it once more. I only do this twice. It's pretty intense if you've been on your feet all day, hiking, for example. Good. Release, tap it out. Good. So let's try that again. So we're going to tuck the toes and lift the knees up. We're getting a little squat here. Raise the hands if you can and see if you can rise up to stand. Awesome. Okay. Come back to the top of your mat. We're going to take the sitting motion. We're going to pop up into a V shape for both. So hands out in front of you. Come on to the balls of the feet. Take yourself down gently and slowly. And maybe you come to the bottoms of the feet. Sit down. Maybe your legs come. You can grab your hamstrings. Great job. So boat, we're going to take a modification at first. So the shins are parallel to the ceiling and the floor. And just take one leg up straight and switch. Left leg up. Really feeling your quadriceps, squeezing your legs and your abdominals. And we'll just count 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold here. And if you notice, I'm really holding onto my legs for dear life. I'm going to try not to do that. So we're going to release the grip a little bit with the right hand and let go of the right hand. And maybe switch and go with the left. And then let's try to let go with the right and the left for a moment. And when you're ready, drop it down. Give those knees a great big hug. Let the head hang. Beautiful. We're going to take a little twisting action. So 2 options here. First, we'll keep the feet on the mat and rise up. You can grab your left wrist or your palms together and just take your gaze to the right and to the left. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. Whew. 2, almost done, and 1. Great job. Come to center. We're going to try that. So option can be second time around, feet on the ground, or you can release the feet from the ground, so to say realize, and bring the shins up and hold here. Grab those hands, twist for 8, 7. You can take small motions here. 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2. On 1, you can come down to a butterfly. So knees wide, bottoms of the feet together, just like we did in the beginning of class. We can go ahead and send the elbows to the knees, press the forearms to the shins, and lean forward. Inhale, rise up, roll the shoulders to the ears, elbows toward the waist, and then shine the heart forward. And roll up. And again, the third time, you can walk those hands out in front of you. Maybe you place the forearms on the ground or the tips of the fingers, and let the head hang. Your fingers are tented, just walk them back. The forearms are down, bring them back as well. So from here, I'm just going to scoop back ever so slightly, extend my left leg, and then bring my right knee into my chest, and then roll all the way down. Extend my right arm, use my strength of my left arm to draw the knee across the body for a twist. Gaze goes right, leg goes left. Holding. And when you're ready, come back through center and let that right knee fall to the right like you were in tree pose on your back. Bottom of the foot to the inside of the thigh or above or below the knee. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And just let gravity pull the leg down to the right, stretching that inner thigh. And when you feel ready, just slide the leg down, long, meeting the left, and then rock it back and forth, back and forth. Coming to neutral, coming to stillness, drawing the left knee into the chest. Squeeze here, and then send it across the body, coming onto that right hip, taking a twist. Left arm out long, right knee guides left. Your right hand guides left knee across body. And same as the other side, just roll back to center. Bring that left leg like a butterfly or a tree pose on your left. Hands on the belly. And just let gravity do its part. And when you feel ready, just let that left leg slide all the way down, rock it left and right, and then come to neutral. Let's go ahead and plant the bottoms of the feet on the mat. Make sure there's some space above your head. So if you need to scoot down, go ahead. Feet can be toward the bottom of the mat. We'll place the palms down where we can tickle the fingertips to the heels and come into a bridge pose. So just roll up one vertebrae at a time, lifting the hips off of the mat. Drawing the knees together, releasing the glutes, and then rolling all the way back down. Separating the feet mat width distance apart, windshield wipering the knees. And then just let the knees fall together, feet apart. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, coming back to your intention. Thinking of one action step for yourself and others. And slowly, when you feel ready, you can heel toe the feet together and send them up to the sky for legs up the wall. So feet can just come straight up and stay here. Again, if you're on your feet a lot or right before bed, this is a great posture. Let all the lymph and the blood flow down from your feet, opposing gravity from the day. And these are options that you can add on here. So you're welcome to stay just where you are. If you'd like to come to shoulder stand, you can send the hips up, grab the hips with the hands. And then from here, you could come to plow. Just let the legs fall over the head. Keep your gaze directly forward above and at the knees, keeping the head neutral, not looking left and right. And when you're ready, you can come out of this and come back to legs up the wall. And then I'll just invite you to start to take some circles with the legs here. So I'm going clockwise. You're welcome to join me. Good. And then come to stillness, rotate in the other direction. Feel the strength of your abdominals and your legs, guiding yourself to make circles on the ceiling. And then when you're ready, come to neutral and just flex the feet. So heels to the sky, toes towards you. Maybe you can reach toward those toes. Another great one to do before bed. You're sitting. And bring the hands back down. Point the toes. And let's just rotate the toes out and just begin to cross. Using the strength of the inner thighs. Crisscrossing the legs. And come to stillness and just let the legs come out. And then flex on the way up. Point the toes, extend the legs out. Make sure you have space between any neighbors. Good. Last one here, bring it up. And then let's bring the knees neutral. Draw the knees into the chest, and we're going to come to half happy baby. So send the left leg long, and then the right leg, we're going to bring the right knee toward the right shoulder and the foot toward the sky. So here is a great place to be. If you want to reach and grab the bottom of the foot, that's an option too. And when you're ready, release it down just like you did before through that tree pose on your back. Extend the leg long, rock it left and right, and switch. Come to stillness on the right, left knee into the chest, left knee toward left shoulder, and then shin comes to the sky. Flex the foot. You can remain here, or you can take the hand to the bottom of the foot. And when you're ready, release. Tree pose, and then all the way through, rocking legs left and right. Now, if you want to take full happy baby, now is your opportunity, or you can take the right and the left. So to do so, we'll take the legs to the sky, bend through the knees, send the knees to the shoulders, grab the bottoms of the feet, or grab onto the shins. Here, I'd like you to try, instead of being here, to send the tailbone to the ground. Good. And then when you're ready, release. Come to butterfly on your back. Another great letting gravity do its part posture. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, and just surrender into this. Releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Releasing the jaw. You can always hold the legs if you'd like a little support, or put 2 pillows here. That's really nice. Slowly grab the outside of the legs, draw the knees together, and then we're going to take both knees to the left. So lift up the hips, both knees to the left. Gaze goes right. So very similar to last time, but it's both legs instead of one. Very different feeling on the low back. breathing. Inhale through center. And then go ahead and switch the other side. So both knees over to the right. Lift the hips. Gaze goes left. Extend left arm. There you go. Good job. Breathing. Beginning to relax the body. Inhaling, drawing the knees through center. And extending the legs long, making sure you have space on your mat for your whole body, your head and your feet. And then go ahead and cross the right ankle over the left. Reach the arms above the head, grabbing the right wrist with the left hand and coming to Banana Asana, making a crescent shape with the body, really pressing that right hip down, feeling underneath that right arm, side body stretch. And when you're ready, release and switch left ankle over right, grabbing the left wrist with the right hand. Nice deep stretch here. And release. Good. I want you to feel like a puddle on your mat. If you need any support, you want to roll up a sweatshirt or something underneath those knees, feel free to do so now. If you want a sip of water or grabbing a sweater or socks or any sort of towel or blanket, go ahead and do so. You just let the knees and the toes fall wide. The arms can come to your sides, the palms facing up or down. And then I'm just going to talk you through a bit of guided meditation as we begin our relaxation posture. So let's just begin at the bottoms of the feet, right where the big toe is and the arch of the foot, the ball of the foot and the heel. Just imagine you're standing on warm sand and the sun is on your body, warming in the glistening sunshine. Feeling the weight of the calves relax deeper into the sand. And a really gel-like quality at the knees. Thighs, imagine the muscles just falling off the bone into the sand. And at the tail, I'd like you to really focus that low back into relaxation, releasing any tension, releasing anything you might be holding onto from that entire lower pelvic area, and just letting it go. You are safe, you are secure, you are taken care of. Coming up to that upper belly, above the belly button, your power center, and relaxing through there. Passing the rib cage to the lungs and the heart, and just opening up, shining out for the world to see your true gifts and who you really are. Bringing the energy up to the chest and the throat, speaking your truth, letting your words ring clear. Releasing and relaxing the jaw, the neck and the shoulders, pressing the shoulders deeper into the mat. Feeling that golden glitter of relaxation coming down through the arms to the palms. Imagine there were liquid gold in the palms, just melting deeper and deeper into the sand. Releasing the upper back of the neck, the temples, the eyes, releasing in the eye sockets. And a big relaxation in that forehead, third eye, and crown. Just taking a deep breath up through the bottoms of the feet, through the entire being, up and out to the heavens. And then on the exhale, through the entire body capsule, and down and out to the bottom of the feet, back to Mother Earth. And with this energy, I'd like you to call in your intention, ask it to become reality. And you can do your best in making it come to fruition with the help of your guides and whatever you believe in. Take this time now to rest in Shavasana, relaxation. We'll have a quiet relaxation, and I will call you back when it's time to awake. Releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Again, relaxing the jaw. Releasing the eyes from the eye sockets and bringing a softness to the throat and the chest. Just invite you to take a deep breath in through the nose, filling up the belly. And open mouth, exhale. One more time, deep breath in. And let it out. Let's just go ahead and bring the palms together, clasping the fingers, sending them over the head for a full body stretch. And when you're ready, you can begin to wiggle the fingers and toes, bringing more aliveness into the body. Maybe rolling out the wrists and the ankles in one direction and the other. And then as you feel ready, I'll just invite you to roll onto one side, pausing in transition, knowing that this too is a posture and that you can take a pause at any time in your life to review. Just soaking it all in, all of your practice. You're calling that intention. And when you feel ready, you can press yourself up into a seated posture, bringing your legs into a cross-legged position, maybe the comfortable way or the way you began class today. And let's just end how we began, really sinking the hips deep into the mat, opening up that Mula Bandha, connecting with Source, Mother Earth. And then bringing the palms on top of the knees, palms facing upward this time. You can just tap the inside of the palms and close the eyes and bring a soft gaze 12 to 18 inches out in front of you. And just bring the right ear to the right shoulder in this position. This time rolling through center, bringing the left ear to the left shoulder. Rolling back through center, right ear to right shoulder. Staying here and extending that left arm, again, crawling those fingers forward, crawling them back. Noticing if you tighten up in that tail, opening and releasing. Coming back to center. Inhale, head through center, left ear to left shoulder, extend the right arm, crawling those fingers forward, crawling them back. And reaching them back up through center, taking the chin to the chest. And then inhale, gaze comes to neutral, comes to the sky, chin to sky. Take that one more time. Exhale, chin to chest, and then inhale, chin to sky. Come to center, bring the palms to heart center, bowing forward, saying namaste. Namaste, meaning the light inside of me sees, honors, celebrates, and rejoices in the light inside of each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Beautiful, beautiful work. Looking forward to seeing you in class again sometime. Until then, enjoy the rest of your time outdoors and soak up that sunshine. Great work today.